special for people who fly sailplanes. It's there they can ride the wave, a mass of air that shoots off the back of the mountain and lifts them to altitudes they've been no other place in the world. Like Bob Payne from Seattle, I met him just after he landed at the Black Forest Gliderport.
You set the highest all year that we've had.
Is that right?
You set the record.
Well, this is only February.
You set the record, boy.
Well, what did you do?
Tell him what you did, Bob. He's asking you.
I got a diamond altitude gain. It means that I went from, I gained over 16,000 feet from the point of release. But I released it actually at 11,500 feet and went to 31,000 feet.
This sounded like something I had to try. And I did. My pilot, Jim Foreman. He's been flying solo ever since he was 16.
I made my first airplane when I was 4. I nailed one stick across another. And that Sunday the preacher came to dinner and I wanted to show him what I'd done. So I showed it to him and he says, that's great that somebody so young would want to devote themselves to the church. And I said, that's not a cross, that's an airplane. I want to be a pilot.
I slid into a baggy, oversized flight suit and stepped into the cockpit of a Schweitzer.
It's pneumatic. This is the altimeter here, reads like a clock. You see it's setting at 7,000 feet now. That's the elevation we are here. See this little pointer?
Our tow pilot hooked up the rope between the tail of his airplane and the nose of our craft, and away we went.
Okay, thumbs up, wings are level. That's scraping sound you hear is nothing but a skid up there that just holds the nose up while we're going slowly. So to get flying speed like we have now, well, we're controlling the air just as though we were in the air. Now we're actually flying.
We were climbing, trying to get out of the rough air and into the wave.
Okay, now feel how smooth the air got all of a sudden? Okay, we're in wave and I'm going to release.
We were 11,400 feet above sea level, and all of a sudden, I felt very alone. Our tow plane was gone.
Now what I'm going to do is what we call notching the barodraft to prove that we were in soaring flight. So, I'm not going to do anything that's dangerous, and if you'll just bear with me, it won't last but a second. What I do is open the dive brakes, put the nose down, and dive off about 500 feet.
And he dived off my stomach.
Okay, I'm going to do it now. Now the barometers are going down. Okay, I'm going to dive back to 11.6.
Despite the feeling of solitude, of floating more than 10,000 feet above civilization, there was another sailplane about a mile away.
30,500 feet, and we climb 150 feet a minute.
Yeah, there he is. See him down there? What let's do, let's blow off some of this altitude and go down there and fly formation with him up close where you can see.
So we played Snoopy and the Red Baron, turning and diving like a couple of gulls. But as playtime has to come to an end, it was time to land. Solid ground at last. After I unwrapped and unstrapped myself of all the pilot's gear, I asked Jim Foreman why he liked to fly.
Get up there and fly around all day with no motor making noise or anything else if you don't know how to do aerobatics, which obviously you didn't. Well, you saw it, the beauty of it.
The flight was an experience. For my digestion, for my sense of balance, but it was fun. In Black Forest, Colorado, I'm Peter Rosen.